Hey you all, I'm back today with our message of the day. It's called Working for Me. It looks pretty good, pretty important. Every day you are faced with choice after choice. When you're trying to make decisions, you need a good goal to guide you. So seek to please me in all your choices and all that you do. You know that in order to please me, you need to spend time with me and learn about me. Worship, prayer, praise, and Bible study. These are the things that make me smile. But pleasing me isn't just about the things you do with me. It's also about the things you do for me in the real world. From the big things like helping the sick, giving to the poor, and being a friend to the friendless, to the everyday things like doing chores and being respectful to the people you love. Do everything for me. It may seem like you are working for others, but this is really working for me. So do the best you can, knowing I'll be with you in all of it. So, this has a good theme, the theme of altruism. And sometimes I wouldn't want to say overlooked. Of course, there have been many important people in history that were known for their giving. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you could, find someone even, or be someone that's able to give without expecting a gift. Always, especially in this day and time, it's gotten increasingly more difficult just to find a genuinely good-willed person, someone that's genuinely willing to give without a catch. And it's just not always about what you receive. It's all about the motivation. It's common knowledge, but it's just so important, because anyone could do anything. It's the motivation is what matters. And those can be kind of hard to decipher, but they're just as, if not more important than the action itself. And sometimes a little bit of sacrifice is necessary too, to be able to give up our needs to a greater cause, and to acknowledge that our deeds and intentions will be rewarded even past this life, even if we aren't directly rewarded here. But I suppose that was the point, to walk in the path of light, the path of Jesus, and many others, thankfully. And what's important is that you're able to be around people who can be like that and also foster that sort of behavior in others. So, and with being able to show other people kindness, or being able to be there for somebody, really, there's a lot of impact just in the action and not only in the words. And you don't even have to say anything unless the person asks for advice or consolation. You don't even really have to say anything. What matters the most is that you're just there for them. And it's kind of like the story of Job in the Bible, because he was so tormented by how God could have done that to him, in quotations, or that because he was such a faithful follower of God, and just all of a sudden he lost his family and his farm, and he became sick, if I remember correctly, and a group of other men sat with him just for many days, and they didn't say a word to him, even though some eventually later talked to him. But it's a strong example of that, even though it's hard to remember exactly. Thanks guys for listening. I'll be back tomorrow for our midpoint, the Wednesday, and I appreciate you guys too. Speaking of altruism, I hope this series has been a nice addition to your daily life, and I'll be back. Thank you. Bye-bye.